How's it going, guys? My name is Eric Van Baka, and welcome back to Corpse Party Blood Drive. I'm sorry this episode's late. I usually do these Corpse Party Blood Drive episodes frequently, but I've been trying to finish up some Let's Plays and I've been really busy with Halloween stuff. It's been crazy, but I'm back. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of ate a bunch of Halloween candy and I was sick yesterday. I'm bad. I'm such a child. Okay, Chapter 3, Pain. These names are just getting better and better as we go on. More and more horrific. I don't want to feel pain, I want to feel delight. That's what I want to feel right now. But why would I be playing a corpse party game if I didn't want to feel pain? Okay, let's let the pain come to us. Aside from Satoshi and my other friends who shared the experience with me, there wasn't a soul in this world who believed that Seiko, Suzumoto, Morishige, and Miss Yui ever existed. We're probably going to be playing as Naomi right now. I have a feeling. And this fact was really taking its toll on me, particularly in regards to Seiko. Yeah, it's Naomi, if it's particularly in regards to Seiko.
Naomi.
Satoshi, we're not alright, okay? Put your hand on my shoulder. Okay. Don't worry your mom forever. You're going pretty crazy in your home, Naomi. I flashed the brightest smile I could muster, though. I'm still not sure he entirely bought it. Of course he didn't. He sees through you. He knows you. Yeah, Satoshi, you're always like that. It could be the happiest situation in the world or the most dismal situation in the world, but he'd still be like, you can do it, keep your head held high. But my whole family was just killed. Keep your chin up. But I'm really sad. Can you please say something else? Don't worry. Be happy. Satoshi, stop it. Come on, be sad for once in your life that night. Sorry, I'm really mean to Satoshi. I'm so mean to him. All I could manage to do was stand perfectly still and stare at my desk. That's creepy. She's just standing there. I was mumbling something, but I don't even know what. My eyes had glazed over. It was like I was in a trance, or maybe I just wanted to be. Whoa, yes! Holy shit. Look at her! She's just drooling. She's like, ugh. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like, she was just gonna be standing there normally, but she's like, shit. She described it lightly. Hey, Naomi, if it helps, I believe you. Okay? Jeez. Seiko, 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 and if you click your heels 3 times, you'll get teleported to her. Okay, I'm taking you seriously, Naomi, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize I'd actually started writing. I was at my desk now writing words into a notebook. Well, that's not creepy at all. Oh, that's not creepy at all. I kept softly repeating her name to myself over and over again. The word started to sound foreign in my head, but I couldn't stop saying it, almost like I'd forgot her if I did, or forget her. There was no other sound in the room, just scratching of pencil and on paper, and the hushed sound of my voice, just the word Seiko in all of its forms. She's not gonna come and magically pop out of your paper like a pop-up book if you keep on saying her name. My voice was getting firmer each time I said it, more demanding. And my writing was growing more feverish, more intense. Hey, let's do an experiment. At the same time, we're all gonna yell out Seiko, and we're gonna see if she appears, okay? Let's give it a shot. 3, 2, 1, Seiko! I don't know. Didn't work. Damn it. Finally, the pencil broke in half under the strain. I gripped it so hard that it stabbed into my palm. Blood began to drip onto the paper. My head was hanging limply, but the rest of my body had stiffened. If anyone had seen me, I bet I would have been quite a sight. You would have been quite a sight at the trance part, okay? When you were drooling all over yourself. I could feel blood rushing to my head. My whole body quivered. I raised my head from this vigil and realized tears were streaming down my face. You don't even remember what she looked like? Come on, you guys should remember. Naomi, it should be etched in your mind. Remember that look that Seiko had? That new fashion look she had when she had that rope around her neck? That was... Oh god, I can't believe I said that. I love Seiko. I take it back. I'm terrible. My voice was strange, choking back a sentence I'd hoped I'd never say. There were countless pictures of Seiko drawn in my notebook, but in every one of them her face was blank. I hurled the notebook from my desk. What? Oh shit, she really can't remember her face. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe you're just bad at drawing, Naomi. Have you ever thought that? Yeah, she won't, don't worry. I slapped my hands on the desk with all my might and screamed as loud as my present constitution would allow. She's drawing little stick figures, and they don't look like Seiko, so she's getting a little angry. That's what I imagine. I opened up the photo album on my phone. There was this nagging sensation in the back of my head that I'd overlooked something. You know what? I was making a lot of jokes about Seiko, but now that I actually see her, I feel sad. I loved Seiko. She was like my game bae. I was absolutely bawling at this point. My face was a mess. But I had indeed overlooked something. On the bottom right of the screen, there was an icon for image modification. Are you gonna draw her face and it's gonna look really weird? Give her whiskers or something at least. After a few menu selections, I found myself adjusting the picture's brightness. Beep beep, I kept hitting the button to turn it up higher and higher. And slowly, in the very center of the black void that had replaced Seiko's face, I could see something begin to form. What? There's a symbol. You can barely see it. But there is. I felt like I was on the verge of an incredible discovery, filled with a new hope I hadn't felt since just before the incident at the Shinozaki estate. There was still room to increase the brightness. There were still countless increments to go before I'd reach the phone's upper limit. I just kept pressing the button over and over. Until finally, in the very center of the would-be face, I could make out an extremely faint pattern that looked like freehand lettering spelling the name Sachi in hiragana. Ooh! This is like a Scott Cawthon Five Nights at Freddy's website thing, when teasers come out. Was that right? Was I certain that's what it said? Instinctively, I placed the phone screen closer to my eye. The limited resolution made this pointless, but I didn't care. Sachi. Okay, we're getting too close for comfort. I had to put my head back a bit. It was so close I was beginning to lose focus, but it still wasn't close enough. I had to make sure that's what it said. I touched it to my forehead, as near my eye as it could get. At which point the letters latched onto my cornea! They literally attached themselves to my eye. Wow! Holy shit! I didn't expect that. I thought she was just, someone was gonna walk in on her going crazy. They were there. No matter where I looked, I saw them. My vision had gone half white, obscured by the phantom letters. It took only a moment before the pain set in, and it was not an insignificant amount. I collapsed to the ground, hand ineffectually covering my eye. It was absolutely excruciating. Oh no, Naomi! You're not supposed to put your face close to the screen because it's really bad for your eyes. Maybe she's having some eye cramp. Okay guys, I know what's going on, okay? That's around when my mom burst through the door. She looked like she was at the end of a rope, like she didn't believe anything was wrong and I was probably just faking it. She was definitely more annoyed than concerned. With nothing more than a grunt, she grabbed me from behind, pinning my arm so I couldn't hurt myself. I fell backward onto my rear, unable to resist her restraint. Don't hurt yourself, Naomi! You don't put your eyes close to the screen when you play video games. She's not gonna believe you. Jeez. That sounds like an Asian family. Whenever there's mental problems in like Asian families, they're all like, oh no, they're not mental. My son or daughter is completely normal, okay? That would never happen, and they ignore like mental problems and they just push them aside. So her mom doesn't want to admit Naomi has mental problems. Oh. Yeah, she just wants her daughter to be a normal daughter, yeah. Naomi's family sucks anyways. But she can't see anything, it's something otherworldly. Oh, whoa, yeah! Well, she can't say anything about that. My left eye was glazed over with tears and had gone as bloodshot as an eye can get. And right on the cornea, white blister-like bulges were beginning to form, spelling out Sachi. There was no way my mom could ignore or dismiss that. Her mom probably can't see it. Oh no, she saw it. She quickly stepped back in shock. Finally, acknowledgement! Her breathing had quickened, but she didn't say a thing. She just left the room. Naomi, your family sucks! It was too late. She was gone halfway across the house by the time I called out. Okay, Naomi's screams are always pretty good. Like, I'm giving her, the way she's yelling out mom, that's like an 8.5 out of 10. That was pretty good. She is clearly and utterly distressed by that scream. I was sprawled out in the corner of my room like a giant stuffed bear. At some point, I think I lost consciousness, but I'm still not really sure. A while. I was starting to feel a little less tense, a little more relaxed. I looked up. The prospect of actually discerning details in my room, my left eye reacted with a sharp, intense shot of pain. My vision was still half white. It was. And guys, this is a lesson to you. When you're using your smartphone, don't look at it like this, okay? It's bad for your eye. I could feel the pain with every pulse in every part of my body. It was almost unbearable. And yet... She'd run out of the room in shock and obviously had been gone for quite some time. As sick as she was of me, I couldn't imagine she'd leave me to suffer without doing anything. Well, your mom is going crazy too. You made her go crazy. Because you were going crazy. It's a crazy party. It's not a corpse party here in Naomi's house. It's a crazy party. I opened the bedroom door and slowly crept downstairs. I could hear a sound coming from the kitchen. Very specific, very peculiar sound repeating at regular intervals. I did my best to sneak over to the doorway and peek in undetected. Oh my god, is she like hurting herself? Oh, whoa, Mom, no! And what I saw was my mom sharpening a kitchen knife. With intense focus. Mommy! Okasan! I had no idea what she planned to do with it, but an irrational fear washed over me. I slowly and silently sneaked my way over to the front entrance. Yeah, maybe her mom got possessed by looking at the Sachi sign or something. And I made sure not a peep would be heard from me until I was outside and away from the house. Satoshi! You act such in high spirits no matter what happens to you, seriously. But this is gonna be my favorite romance, Yoshiki and Satoshi. It's the new romance, okay? It was a new morning, bright and early. Satoshi called out to me like I was 12 or something. Yeah, that's Satoshi for ya! I've been in this old, cheap, rundown two-story apartment building for a long time now. It may not have been much to look at, but I felt it had a certain charm. Satoshi was cradling his school bag in his arms as he waited for me in front of my room on the ground floor. On mornings when he wasn't waylaid by Yuka, he would always drop by and invite me to walk to school with him. Originally, he was doing it for my own good, as I'd been known to ditch school a lot, and he figured a friendly offer like this might get my attendance up a little. Admittedly, it worked. I finally made my entrance, or my exit, I suppose. And I'm pretty sure Satoshi must have been really confused, as I had on my shoulders one hell of a backpack, boasting a full-on survival kit, provisions, the works. Oh, he see? Yoshiki is a friggin' genius. He's planning to go to Heavenly Host, and he has provisions. You're so smart. Yep, Satoshi was confused, alright. Satoshi, get a hint. Get a clue. I slowly, carefully lowered the giant backpack to the ground. Come. Guys, you went through Heavenly Host together. Can we please have some communication? Yoshiki, you bombed. You failed. You should have got those provisions ready and went with Ayumi. You failure. It tells Satoshi, okay? He will be the bright light in Heavenly Host. He'll be smiling like, let's do it, guys! And everyone's like, no, we're going crazy! He's like, we can do it! And they'll be like, oh, well, Satoshi's calm. Let's all be calm. Yeah, with that smile on his face. Are you gonna go to some other dimension again? I guess I wasn't all that convincing, but even still, I didn't expect Satoshi to see through me so quickly and easily. I stumbled under his glare. It was almost like I'd just been called out by a newborn baby, or like a fawn. Dude was way too innocent for his own good. Yeah, he is. Okay, say it. Spit it out. Ayumi's face appeared in the back of my mind. Communication. Oh, whoa! Satoshi! Finally. Damn, he was on today! Yes, nice. God damn, I'm terrible at this. I covered my mouth, but it was too late. I'd already confirmed it. Oh, talismans. I did have a lot of talismans with me. I bought them at the convenience store and didn't exactly pack smartly enough to hide them. I certainly wasn't going to win any awards for stealth. Man, Satoshi, you. He's smart. When he gets serious, when he puts his hand to his chest, he can be kinda cool sometimes. Actually, you know what? I really like Satoshi, actually. From Corpse Party Book of Shadows Chapter 3 when he takes care of Yui-sensei, that was super cool. Satoshi stared deeply into my eyes as if evaluating my answer for any possible deception. This time it seemed like I'd succeeded in fooling him.
だよな。まあどの道、もう幸子もいないあの空間には。
Come on, Satoshi, push the issue. Push it.
ああ。俺は今からちょっと天理症のことで調べもんだ。
That's a lie.
だったらいいんだけどさ。
Big fat lie.
でも何か行動を起こすなら一人でするなよ。
Exactly! Bring Satoshi with you. He's amazing. All these characters, they don't want to trouble other characters, but they end up needing each other to succeed in the end anyways. I know. They want to be nice. I thought I was in the clear, but Satoshi suddenly got a puzzled look on his face. He reached over to my backpack and pulled out one of the talismans I'd lazily stuck in the front pouch. He was looking it over like an appraiser or something. Why wouldn't he just leave me alone? I yanked the talisman back out of Satoshi's hands and crammed it into the front pocket of my school blazer. Yoshiki is street smart, okay? He knows this shit. With this, Satoshi grabbed my sleeve. You gotta go to school. You gotta meet your cool teacher. Kuon.
クオン先生が授業前に朝一で歩行って言ってたんだ。
Oh, yay!
知らねえよ。ダブローが何しようが、それどころじゃねえ。
Well, yeah, it's true. It's not the time for school, but
そんなにお前が優先するってことは。
Yeah, cat's out of the bag. Cat's out of the friggin' bag, Yoshiki.
What?
Was this guy psychic? He hadn't been wrong all morning.
まあいいや。学校行って聞いてやる。行くぞ。リュックはとりあえず。
Tell him about it now. Guys, hold hands and with the power of love, go back to Heavenly Host, please. It seems Satoshi wasn't going to take no for an answer.
おい、サトシ待ってて、わかった。いや、いいんだろう、わけよってだから、手離せって。
Yeah, anything but school. Yeah, that's important. It's kind of time sensitive. Okay, Ayumi could be dying. Okay, what? That looks like Ayumi. That was weird.
おはよう。おはようございます。
あ
あ。たった15分の小テストで単位をつけてあげるんだから頑張ってよね、岸沼くん。
Oh, Kuon, you're so cool. Teach me, please. And if I get the answer wrong, slap my butt. Oops.
よしきには説明してあります。
大事な用あんのに来てやったんだ。終わったら速攻帰るからな。
偉いわ。じゃあ教室行きましょう。
ここでいい。テスト持ってきてくれ。
よしき、無茶言うなよ。
I'll do the quiz.
じゃねえんだよ。俺は行かなきゃならねえとこがあんだ。
Well, you should have spilled the beans. I stuck my hand into my pocket and took out a mechanical pencil. If they were going to force me to do this, I need to shave off every second I could. She's gonna have to run in to the classroom, get you paper, and come back. It would be quicker to actually go up there and do that. As I removed the pencil, the talisman I'd shoved in there earlier fell to the ground. Oh, Kuon, she's knowledgeable about this, right? You're not gonna find her. Aiko is gone too.
もしかして三輪愛子さんのことか。
Ooh, Kuon's gonna be interested now.
篠崎に何かあったのか。まさか本当に天神症。
Yeah, good. Spill it out. Now Kuon can tell too.
なんでもっと早く言わないんだよ。
お前が聞く耳持たなかったんだろうが。ずるずるずるずる引っ張りやがって。
ずるずるずるずる。
愛ちゃんがどうしたの？
いや、なんでも。
愛ちゃん？
そういえば先生って三輪。
今名前の出た三輪愛子は私の妹よ。
愛。Ooh, 愛ちゃん so cute.
先生。
And demeaning.
その愛子。
Well, to Aiko anyways.
会いたいんだけどよ。
So Aiko's jealous.
どこに行けば会えるんだ？
この時間ならやっぱり学校かしらね。
She went to Heavenly Host, Kuon, I hate to say.
先生、一緒に住んでるの？
ええ。
俺と篠崎に会った後か。様子がおかしかったって。 どうおかしかったんだよ。
Well... What?
私あなたのこと喋ったかも。
Huh?
やだわ。
Oh, Kuon likes Satoshi. Come on. Really?
ああ、他にはねえの？
そうね、思い出してきたわ。何か小さな青い石を2個。
She went to Heavenly
そ
Host?
れだ。あいつもう一組持ってやがったんだな。だがこれはチャンスだぜ。先生、愛子は今日も確かに学校に行ったのか？
愛ちゃんなら昨日の夜深刻な顔をしてお家を出て行って。
She's in Heavenly Host,
朝ご
Kuon.
はんを作って待っていたんだけれど、全部私が食べちゃった。
よしき。
Yeah. How are you gonna get
石を
back?
一人で使われちまったら篠崎を追う手段がなくなっちまうじゃねえか。
Yeah.
よしき。
We're gonna have to use Naomi's eye.
先生ありがとう。よしきは後でまた連れてくるからさ。
Because studying's the most important. What? Oh, whoa! As Satoshi turned to leave, he caught a glimpse of Nakashima standing on the school roof on the wrong side of the guardrail, looking tired and worn. There was no spark in her eyes, no awareness. It looked almost as if she were sleepwalking.
Naomi!
That's definitely not good. Don't worry, save her life, Satoshi. You're the kind of guy that would save someone out of that situation and be like, keep your chin up. It's okay. And then they'd be okay. Good guy Satoshi. That's what we can call him. Good guy Satoshi from now on. Oh, we're back here with Ayumi. I liked what was going on in the outer world, though. I want like everyone to come into where we were. Look at, we're just lying in guts. I tried to pick myself up and look around. It's so dark. But I could only move my neck. Everything was dark, and the only sign of my surroundings was an unpleasant, vaguely organic noise filling my ears. I felt in some way restrained. Organic noise, kind of like this. Kind of like that. You got stuck in organic flesh. Someone beat you down into it. As my eyes adjusted to the dim light of the room, I could see that I was blanketed by red flesh. It was as if the floor had come to life and was absorbing me into its collective. Yeah, that's gross. Well, Ayumi, that's what you get for coming here without a plan, okay? You're gonna get stuck in organic guts. I focused my strength and was finally able to break free from my bindings, bits of red matter flying away from my body as I tore through it to freedom. I was absolutely soaked, however, with strange, vicious fluid, and chunks of meat were clinging fast to my skin and clothes. The blanket of flesh on the ground was now bubbling out a murky red liquid from all the spots I'd torn in my escape, as violently as if a faucet had been turned to— wow. That's gross. Turned to— That's gross. I was in tears, trying as hard as I could to wipe the viscera from my body. As I washed, however, a chunk I had been trying to shake free from the back of my hand just dissolved away. Huh? It's all— what? That's weird. It just dissolved away? Aside from the murmurs of the flesh blanket, the room was deathly silent and lit only by a faint blue glow streaming in from the nearby window. Oh, no shit. Okay. Mayu, even in the afterlife, you are extremely cute, okay? That is adorable. An entity resembling Mayu was charging at me from the depths of the darkness. Oh no! Oh, go! Run away! Oh, what are you doing? She's gonna pile drive you into the ground! Okay. It was all in my head. A flashback. She wasn't after me now, but she definitely had been. It was, and she's still adorable. The tears were pouring out of my eyes. By this point, I could do nothing to hold them back. Ayumi, you can do it, because you're doing a great job so far. You just gotta find the Book of Shadows, and then you gotta find out how to resurrect them. You gotta collect the materials. You gotta make sure you have a way home. Don't worry, things are looking pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't have come. Or a little more prepared. I crouched on the floor to gather my thoughts and noticed that my cell phone was lying on the ground beside me. Okay. And that wasn't all. A circular design was carved into the floor, perfectly round as if traced by a compass, with the fleshy goo I'd been trapped in more or less centered inside. Actually, come to think of it. Yeah, the Yoshikazu wannabe. Or I probably said his name wrong. I checked myself over for injuries. There were none, or at least none caused by an axe. Gah, I guess I must have skinned my knee when I tripped. If memory serves, and if the floor plan hasn't changed too much, the infirmary should be right here. Maybe I can catch my breath there for a minute. Oh, the infirmary, that's good. I feel safe in the infirmary. The infirmary's nice. Nothing bad ever happens in the infirmary! Yoshie's playhouse. Oh no! Guts. Yeah, the hard wooden clops of my footsteps gave way to a softer, squishier series of plops. What? Wooden clops of my footsteps gave way to softer, squishier plops! I'm a poet! Taken aback by this sudden change, I looked down, terrified at what I might be walking in. As I feared, whatever it was looked awfully biological. Huge swaths of the floor were coated in what looked like internal organs, moving and swaying and pulsing in a sick rhythm. Are you still surprised? It's just blood and guts. This place is alive, okay? I raised my foot and found a seaweed-like substance that closely resembled a network of blood vessels stuck to the bottom of my This place is alive, but I wonder, is it alive? Is it like an actual entity? It is. It's being swallowed. Num num num, delicious. Okay, good. Now we're playing. Hey, I want a candle! I want to save my game! There's no candle in here. Oh, shit. There's lots of symbols here, yeah. Well, someone's obviously summoned this place again. I thought this place still existed though, and the other ghosts, the child ghosts, were gonna like run it. They were gonna go crazy instead of in Sachiko's place. But whatever, maybe I'm wrong. Someone must have resummoned this place with all the symbols. Someone constructed this place. Yep. She does look like Yuki, yeah. One of the other girls. The child that were, I can't even talk. One of the children that were killed. Yeah, that's gonna work. They said that they were gonna lose themselves again, though. That's the thing. They said, well, we're only sane for a short while, but we'll lose ourselves again. So she's probably lost herself again. Well, maybe she's the new Sachiko. That's what this school latched onto after. To keep it sustained. The malice inside her. The hatred. I should leave a candle here. Maybe Misato will see it. Hopefully Misato will see it. I'm out of matches. I wonder if there are any nearby. Okay, that's okay. Let's just save our game. If we save now, I'll feel safe. Chapter 3 save data. We're just gonna keep that there. Keep that nice save file there for endings too. Then again, some of these endings... Well, actually, you know what? The wrong end in Chapter 2 was really good. I really liked it. There are traces of vomit and blood in and on the skin of the mirror. I like the wrong end in Chapter 2 because it was long, it was drawn out. Those are the ends that are best. Like, the one wrong end in Corpse Party 1 where Yoshiki eats Ayumi, that was insane and it was cool. There's a wooden doll here that seems to be completely suffused with holy power. Cure darkening? I don't have darkening right now, or do I? Oh, I gotta go to the menu, which takes like 10 years. Oh, that didn't take 10 years, it wasn't that bad. Okay. My 14-hour playtime. You can tell that I've left the system on while I've been editing videos. Okay. There's something on the floor. Yay, I got a bandage! There, and there's a corpse. A name tag rests beside the corpse. Kimi Academy Middle Class 1A Kazumi Fujushita succumbed to shock on removal of spine! Catchphrase was, in this world of uninteresting things, let's be interesting. And he got a spine removed. That's pretty interesting. I agree. Or I was thinking, since he's just lying on the bed, maybe like, oh, slept in too late for school and died. Okay, let's check this. Something lying on the ground next to the heater. Matches! Yay! I'm glad I checked that. Remember, they said some objects won't be shiny and you gotta find them on your own. Okay, let's skedaddle. We're out of here. Time to explore Heavenly Host some more. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. You know, this has been mentioned before. Okay, I was gonna say the sprites in this game make it a bit less scary. I found like the 2D nature of it was scary, and the Book of Shadows like hand-drawn backgrounds were quite frightening. This doesn't seem as scary. This is blood and it's fresh, but we haven't had like too many scary moments yet, so we'll see. I'm gonna reserve judgment till later. Yeah, there's shit everywhere to kill us. There should be stairs leading to the 3rd floor over that way. So is that where you want me to go? You don't want me to go over here? Oh, hey, there's... yeah. Let's... yeah, good. We removed that. Wouldn't want to cut ourselves. Whenever it tells me to go one way, I always want to go the other and explore a little bit. Probably shouldn't, but whatever. Let's go see what's over here. There's glass. Okay, what are you? Oh, dead body! Name tag rests beside the corpse. Nijime Academy High School, 2-4 Kenichiro Yokozumizo. Choked on own vomit. Oh, that's gross. That's a terrible way to go. Oh, fucking... oh, bullshit! Everything wants to kill you here. That's it. Get your composure back, Eric. So we were on the 2nd floor, we're on the 1st floor. I wonder how different the layout's gonna be. It seems like it'll be very similar. See, normally in the 1st floor, this would be the way to the other wing. The door to the covered walkway between the 2 school buildings is locked. Yeah, that is the way to the other side of the school. I imagine... no! Organic tentacle, don't kill me. The longer you live, the more other people die. That's cute. And now this is the entrance of the school. Yeah, I got my bearings. I remember. How could I not remember? I've been through this school a lot. 2 full friggin' games. Heavenly Host, did you see somebody you don't know in the halls? Somebody who's not your mommy or your daddy or your teacher? If you see somebody like this, whatever should you do? You should run and call a teacher to come help you. Yes. Call teachers. What are this? There's dirty old shoes and shit. One of the cubby... wow, what does that say? One of the cubbies has an old forgotten pair of indoor use shoes that appear to have been painstakingly shredded with some kind of blade. Ooh, that's creepy. Okay, hey, look at... oh, you can't even see that! Something on the floor here. I got good. I'll just cover up my darkening with bandages. Don't worry, I got this. Okay, I decided to just go forward. Let's go, check out this entranceway to the 3rd floor, see if it's still here. Can I hide in here? There's nothing of note inside the cabinet. No, that's a weird place for a cabinet right in the middle. Whoever designed that... I don't know. Should be fired from the design academy. Not of the, like, the design team of the game, I'm saying design of the building. Ah, the desks have been moved, and the trail continues here, so that monster must have gone upstairs. That's- oh, so we're gonna follow it! Oh, that's genius. There's no use hiding your- oh, cool, let's do it. Let's follow the monster, why not? Sounds pretty logical. The things that try to kill you, you always kind of want to follow. Usually the stairs were going, like, front to back, but they've changed. I guess this is more like a real stairway in a school than like this. What?! There's no bathrooms? What happened? No, there was. Okay. Okay, I need to tinkle! It's tinkle time! Please let me tinkle in peace. I want to see the bathroom ghost. The bathroom ghost in the first game was awesome. He was my hero. Bathroom ghost, are you here? There's a hanging body. Name tag rests beside the corpse. Hinata High, Class 2-5, Yusuke Okawa. Hanged and stabbed. Unclear which offense resulted in death. Yeah, well, I don't know. Don't think it really matters at this point. Can't cry over spilt milk. Can't get into that one. Wonder if I should check the urinals. There's dried urine in the urinal, producing an absolutely nauseating odor. The front of the sink is coated in disturbing slimy mucus that smells absolutely terrible. That's good. Way to paint a picture in my mind. Just smell those smells! Imagine you're smelling those smells. Exquisite. Oh, don't run over that! Oops! That's close. I gotta be careful where I'm running to. Okay, what's, all the trophies displayed in this case have been vandalized with graffiti. Who would do that? Door is latticed with human hairs holding it in place. There's no way through. That's weird. The bloodstains lead here, which means Yuki is most likely inside. Along with that axe-wielding giant. Okay. Oh, wow! A phone call! Yeah, it's probably 44444444.
しもし。もしも。
What do you expect, Ayumi?
生きてたか、てめえ。
Oh, Misato, thanks.
あなたは今どこですか？
なんだっててめえはそう弱えんだ。後悔ばっかりしやがってよ。
Yep. I agree. If there were a voltage meter attached to me, it would have spiked at that moment. Never before had one person been able to anger me so quickly and so effortlessly.
あなたこそ何よ。人のこと放っておいて、今どこですかって聞いてるんですけど。
そうカリカリすんなよ。俺もお前を探してる。見つかんじゃね？
はあ？何そのいい加減な態度。ここは次元が複雑に絡み合った天神小学校なのよ。会おうと思っても会えないかもしれないのに。
Got a point, but if you guys are contacting each other by telephone, I'm pretty sure you'll run into each other at some point.
そうだけど。しかも石は俺がもう。お前だけ帰れねえって。
Ooh, shots fired! Yeah, Ayumi, way to trust people too easily.
この涅槃の至るところにある悪魔的な記号を見たか？
見た気がするけど。
あの文字はこの涅槃に潜む何かの力を増幅するものだ。
Okay.
何かって何？文字に意味があるの？
細かいことはまだわからねえが、あれはマルトバの連中が使う黒魔術だ。この学校には何かがいる。
Misuto doesn't seem like he'd be a bad guy. He's just kind of weird. Maybe he's misunderstood.
必ずまた合流できるはずだ。そうすりゃこの石で。お前。ちょっと。
Yeah, good. That's comforting. That wasn't exactly an ideal spot to cut off in the conversation. I panicked and tried to call back.
気をつけろって何に気をつければいいのよ。
What do you mean be careful of what? Did you woke up in a pile of guts because you were chased by a guy with a big axe and there's a ghost with a hatchet running around that has the Book of Shadows? That's what he probably means. Just some little info for you. I read out the number over and over again, more times than I could count, but Misto never picked up.
一方的すぎるよ。
Oh, Cha. Oh, hey, we're back to this world now.
元気？よくここでお弁当食べたね。
She remembers. Seiko would be so disappointed in you, Naomi, for acting like this. I held my hand out in front of me and looked down at my phone. All my attention was on the little glowing screen. My inbox was filled with old emails from Seiko.
時間はずっと止まってるよ。あんたと一緒じゃないと怖くて一歩を踏み出せない。
You can do it, okay? Put your back into it. Stretched out beneath my feet, I could see the roof of the connecting corridor on the first floor. This was a 5-story school building. There'd be no surviving a fall from this height.
一度顔が見たい。一度でいいの。
Right when Naomi's about to jump, good guy Satoshi's about to come.
あのこと忘れるなんて。いや。
Good guy Satoshi. Oh yeah, good guy Satoshi, yeah! That sounded from like it was from far away.
びっくりした。サトシ、先生。
Oh, she didn't even realize what she was doing.
中島さん。
Don't fall over. That's a bad time to be clumsy.
私が飛び降りるかもって。ごめんね。しないよそんなこと。驚いたわ。
何をしてたんだあんなところで。
よく聖子とさ、この柵越えて、ほら、あの配電機の上に寝転がってたの。だから、ちょっとあの子のことを。
そうか。勘違いでよかったよ。
中島さん、その目どうしたの？
Kuon knows.
これは昨日の夜。見せてみて。
Kuon has spiritual powers. My cornea was etched with indistinct white dots. To the untrained eye, they probably looked like random blistering, but on closer inspection, one could easily make out that they were actually letters.
これは呪詛の症状じゃない？
Juso? That means curse.
先生、霊とか詳しいの？
うちの会社がね、
そういうものも扱っているの。
携帯で画像を見てたら急に目に文字が貼り付いたみたいになって。
例の写っている画像とかかな。今ある？
I wasn't sure I was ready to show the strange woman a photo of Seiko, who was, by all rights, non-existent in this world. I considered it for a moment, but ultimately decided the risks outweighed any possible reward.
いえ。
Oh, come on, no way! Kuon is so lovely. I bet, actually, you know what? Sometimes these characters that act really lovely, they trick you into liking them and then they're super creepy.
この世のものじゃない存在が写っている画像は悪い影響を及ぼすから保存とかしちゃダメよ。
She's probably the CEO of Company Evil. That's right. Though it's obvious Miss Kuon didn't intend that as an insult, those of us who'd survived the Heavenly Host ordeal couldn't help but have our hearts sink at the harshness of the phrase. Instantly, my depression intensified.
これ目薬よ。それと眼帯。不便でもしばらくつけておくといいね。ただの細菌感染だとすぐ治ってくれるはずだよ。
Okay, cool. Eye drops and an eye patch. Satoshi's eyes widened as Miss Kuon pulled all manners of shocking objects from her bag, searching for the eye drops, an eye patch she apparently just happened to have on hand. He also seemed transfixed by the company logo emblazoned on the side of the bag, PL Promotions Co-Inc.
ありがとう、先生。
Oh, wow. That's so cute, Naomi. You're like a pirate.
今日はもう帰った方がいいわ。安静にしていないと余計なものを取り込んでしまうかもしれない。
Okay. Miss Kuon clearly knew more than she was letting on. I was a little taken aback by this whole encounter. The expression on her face was not that of someone playing around, nor that of a teacher, but that of a professional giving a deathly serious prognosis. It reminded me of the look Shinozaki would give whenever she sensed danger. Reading between the lines, it was evident that Miss Kuon's sensitivity to the supernatural was well honed. Satoshi and I were both looking at her somewhat agape, and I think we realized in that moment that this was someone we could trust.
サトシ君は授業があるでしょ。私が送ってくわ。いい？中島さん。
Kuon wants more informations. What? Yeah, she hates home.
どうしたんだ、ナオミ。
My mom's sharpening a knife. She probably still is. Miss Kuon's eyes moved downward a bit, surveying my body. I wasn't sure what she was doing at first, but then I realized she was observing the state of my uniform. Namely, that it was a mess of wrinkles as if I hadn't changed out of it for far longer than one would expect.
中島さん、あなた家出してきたの
？Oh wow, her mom's like medicating her. I see. Is this social commentary or what? I probably sounded like a little girl at the doctor's office frightened of the needle. This may have been the first time Satoshi realized just how much Seiko's loss still bothered me. I was in shock and denial, and I've been trying so hard to play it off.
わかったわ。じゃあ、うちに行きなさい。お家に連絡だけ入れておくわね。
Kuon, you're the CEO of a company. Just, how about you just take her home? Take care of her.
カバン取りに一度教室に寄りましょう。じゃあ、サトシ君、今日も授業頑張るのよ。
I always will. Oh, Kuon, you're so cool. Can you give me a kiss on the cheek?
ナオミ、よく休むんだぞ。ヨシキは一人で動こうとするし、ナオミもやはり苦しい。このままじゃみんな心が潰れてしまう。
Good guy Satoshi, please do
ごめん
something.
先生。
What? Why? Oh, I see. He's leaving. Oh my god, Satoshi skipped class.
待ってろ。
Good, good! Rally the troops! Satoshi, you know what? I came down on Satoshi a little bit, but he is like the only one with sense here. He's like, okay, I'm gonna make sure everything's good, we're gonna get everyone together. It's awesome! This is no time for schoolwork. Satoshi, you're such a badass. Hell yeah.
きっと丹羽愛子さんに話を聞くために東証学園に行ったに違いない。
He just knows what's going on. Satoshi, I love you. I'm sorry I came down on you. You're amazing.
いいか、水木。お前は特に二人の親友だったから気持ちはわかるが、 くれぐれも気を落とすんじゃないぞ。お家の方も捜索願いを出されているし、きっとさえの木も大上もひょっこり帰ってくる。心配はいらないよ。
Yeah, Ayumi and Aiko.
清水先生。
What? Whoa, Magari, what's going on? As soon as the teacher was out of sight, the girl's eyes narrowed. She stared after him with a look of utter contempt. This had to be Magari
大人
Mizuki.
ってなんでこうバカなのかしら。
Magari, you are a dumb shit. I hate you. I want to slap you in the tit. Aggressively, okay? I don't want to, like, just, you know, touch it. I want to slap it so it hurts. Sorry. Oh, whoa, that was bad. Okay, I don't even know what I'm talking about. She followed this statement with a sigh that seemed to say, I'm so much better than that person. And then bingo, from her skirt pocket, she withdrew the ever after
休みで世の
stones.
中が回るなら誰も努力なんてしないだろう。
She was quietly playing with the stones as she said this, fitting them together at different angles in her hands.
お前誰？
She hadn't turned around, she just somehow seemed to sense my presence. Oh, well, yeah, she's gonna pull a scythe out of her boobs. I stepped out from behind the bench into her line of sight. Magari then flashed me the iciest stare I'd ever seen. I'm not usually intimidated by that sort of thing, but even I had to really make a concerted effort not to look away.
なんだ。ああ、お前、マガリってやつだよ。他のやつに聞いたんだけどよ。庭愛子や。あのナホってのともその石、なんで持ってるんだ？それは今、庭愛子が持っているはずなんだが。
Nice. I figured I might as well just jump in whole hog, though not without bracing myself first. I knew that question couldn't exactly lead me anywhere good. And sure enough, her response was almost immediate. Oh!
詮索したら殺す。これはお前の知ることではない。だから出て行ってくれる？
Oh, fuck it. I hate you, Magari.
先生呼ぶわよ。
I can't wait to see you die. She certainly wasn't messing around. Nonetheless, I'd come too far to back down now. Despite her threats, I knew I had to keep pushing.
天神所へ行くのか？
Ooh.
俺も連れて行ってくれねえか？
は？
Magari's gonna play with you like a little toy.
今あそこには俺の仲間が。
Oh, ha! She pulled the scythe out of her boobs! Before I get another word, a giant scythe literally appeared in her hand out of nowhere, and just like that, I couldn't move a muscle. She had me completely restrained.
殺すから。忘れろ。失せろ。
Okay, she pulls it out of her hand. I like to prefer she pulls it out of her boobs, but whatever. The blade glinted majestically in the light of the sun, but as I looked up at it, it was her other hand that really did me in. Using the heel of her palm, she flung me backward with an incredible force. Okay. There was a loud, sudden metallic sound as my back struck the bench behind me. Her form was unbelievably precise. Yoshiki just is getting the beat down in this game. He's getting beat so bad. My momentum caused me to pivot over the backrest and flop down on the ground below. Became acutely aware of every muscle and every bone in my body as a jolt of intense pain fired through all of them. The wind wasn't just knocked out of me, it was obliterated. Come on, kick her ass! I gagged and choked for a while longer, but eventually regained the ability to breathe normally, and with it my composure. I forced myself up with some effort, but Magari was nowhere to be seen.
一体何者なんだ？あいつもあのミストってやつは。
You're gonna have to sneak up behind her and stab her in the neck. That's what I'd do. Whoa, I am violent. Whoa. Well, if I was in a horror situation, I would be extra violent. I was in a complete daze. I'd always thought of myself as being able to hold my own in a fight, but this was twice now that I've been laid out with almost no effort.
なんで俺は。
Yeah, it's Yoshiki, you're not weak. You have a strong spirit. Gotta play on that. Use the power of the human spirit. That's what JRPG characters would do. I have to find a way to open this door! Okay, so I obviously gotta go back through, like, the areas and, okay. Or what?
なんだろうあのオブジェ。
Of course it's different.
この
And she says with a smile on her face. Outside the window there was some sort of bizarre statue, clearly visible in the pale blue light.
鈴本さん、篠原さん、森重くん。
Yeah.
いたら私に力を貸して。
Mayu is lending you her strength. She's actually chasing after you with her face ripped off. That's how much.
生き返らせてあげるからね。
That's how much she's lending you her strength.
お
馴染みでしょ私のろうそく
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're letting them know. Okay, guys, anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. It's gone long enough. I'm gonna save the game. Hope you guys are really enjoying this. The plot is thickening, and it's cool because I think some dots are going to be connected as we play through the game, because all the introductory stuff is over. We're in Heavenly Host now. There's characters that are aware of what's going on, Satoshi Yoshiki, like the main group, so shit's gonna start to like pick up. Even though it's already been quite interesting so far, it's gonna like get crazier from here on out. I personally think anyways. Don't know much about this game, but I hope you're enjoying. Leave a like, it helps me out immensely. I'll see you in the next video, and as always, guys, peace.